don't get me wrong, I'm happy that the headquarters is starting to work in Northern America, but I'm still a little bit salty as you guys can see, I'm still alone in the headquarters. Um, I live in Finland, Northern Europe, and I've been getting reports that all over the Europe that it does not work. The headquarters does not work in Europe just yet. I hope they will today, but guess what? What works? Yay! Thank you, Activision. Supply drops work. Let's buy 100 euros worth of supply drops. No, nah, hell no, hell no. I have 600 card points because I got the deluxe edition or digital edition, and I bought the 500 card point starter kit, so I'm left with 600 card points. But I'm glad the supply drops work. Supply drops work worldwide, but the headquarters doesn't work. And if I sound salty, it's because I am. I mean, this is a huge feature, but I will not be able to be part of it just yet. I know it's coming my way, but still, it's so fucking. It's been over 2 weeks now. It's been over. It's close to 3 weeks, I guess. It's still not working. But let's just hop into a game, and I'll talk to you with some more bullshit about supply drops and the new probably supply drop exclusive weapons. I hope they implement them right, but it's Activision, so let's just see. Alright guys, what's up? It's HaryGamer here. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm a little bit late on this one as I covered a few Rainbow Six Siege news about the white noise or Operation White Noise, but about the gameplay, I'm using the MP40 as I was about to use an SVT40, but on this piece of shit map, I'm not gonna use a semi-auto rifles. And my basic training, and by the way, that toggle action is so AIDS, but the basic training I'm rolling with pretty much exclusively, other than when I'm using the launchers with launched, but the requisitions that I can just get my streaks because I can't stay alive on this game. I don't know if I just suck at Call of Duty or there's something wrong, but I can't consistently stay alive on this game. I did like 41 to 21 on this game, which is pretty good in my standards. 41 kill gameplay is good for me, even though I died 21 times. But I thought it was it was a good representative of what the game is like for me. It's hectic, there's a lot of action. I hope you guys enjoy. But let's just talk about this new upcoming update. So the cut points hit us yesterday, and I'm not gonna talk about that. It is what it is. I'm not happy because I know where this is heading to, but let's just see. But we got a huge leak by the Reddit I think it originated from Reddit, but the dude is very legit, as he provided us with the pics and calling cards and descriptions and everything. But he data mined 3 new supply drops from the game: legendary, epic, and weapon supply drops. Legendary epics are whatever. The weapon supply drop is what worries me, especially when he data mined us a good amount of weapons. So let's just have a little quick look. I have opened a shit ton of Wikipedia pages for me to just talk about the weapons for a little bit. So the first one being the Gewehr 43. It was a semi-auto rifle, of course, by the Gewehr. It is from Germany during the World War II. The design was based on that of the earlier G41, but incorporating an improved short-stroke piston gas system similar to the Soviet Tokarev SVT-40, and it incorporated innovative mass production techniques. So it's kind of like, it's a semi-auto rifle, it's from Germany, it's kind of like the SVT-40. I think it's a slow-firing, hard-hitting weapon. Next is the Type 5, and what I've heard is that it's basically a Japanese M1. The chaps tried to copy M1 as best they can, and they came up with the Type 5. It sounds really underwhelming. I hope they don't make a M1 copy out of this. The next is Volkssturmgewehr, and it translates to People's Assault Rifle. Volk, people, Sturm, Sturmgewehr is an assault rifle. So it's from, of course, Nazi Germany, and it was developed in the last months of the World War II. They share the common characteristics of being greatly simplified as an attempt to cope with the severe lack of resources and industrial capacity in Germany during the final period of war. So the Volkssturmgewehr was kind of like the last resort for Nazi Germany. The next one being the Beretta 38. It's an Italian submachine gun, fully automatic, and it was also used by the German, Romanian, and Argentine armies of the time. So also it has been used in Syria or civil war. But so it's a Italian submachine gun, fully automatic. I love Italian weapons, the World War II weapons and World War I, especially in Battlefield 1. So I'm happy about that one. And the next one is huge, the Sten. So if you didn't know, the Sten is in Advanced Warfare, but it is like a KF5 copy or something like that. But it's a famous British submachine gun, and it has like the Type 100 feel and the Waffe feel that it has the it has the horizontal magazine on the side. Really popular. I like that. The next one being the Beretta 30. It was a standard light machine gun again from the Royal Italian Army from the World War II, but it was rather unusual for a light machine gun. It only had a 20 rounds triple clip, and it was fed from a fixed magazine attached to the right side of the weapon. So it was known as the really bad weapon, really bad light machine gun, and only 20 round magazine with long reloads. It didn't perform that well. The next one, the M1919 Browning, a huge one from CoD World War II. It's like a chainsaw. It looks really cool. It's a 30 caliber medium machine gun that was widely used during the 20th century, especially during the World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. It's a light infantry coaxial mounted aircraft and an anti-aircraft machine gun by the US and many other countries. It's a huge machine gun with a huge clip, this triple clip, and yeah, it looks really neat. Next one, the MG81. It was kind of like Germany's answer to the M1919. It was a built magazine. It was filled with 7.92mm machine gun and used in flexible installations in World War II aircraft, and it replaced the old MG15, which was a drum magazine. So MG15 is already in the game, and this is like its big brother. The next one, the Arisaka rifle, the sniper rifle, the fan favorite sniper rifle from the World at War, and it's returning. It's a Japanese army military bolt action sniper rifle in production and used since approximately 1897. So it's over 120 years old of a rifle, but it was really consistent. And the Japanese love this one, and a lot of people love this one as well, and a huge part of World War II. The next one being the Winchester 94 lever action. So the whole name is Winchester Model 1894, so it's a really old weapon as well, but it is a lever action repeating rifle that became one of the most famous and popular hunting rifles. It wasn't too popular or on killing people, but it was more of a hunting rifle, and it was designed by a famous John Browning in 1894, and originally chambered to fire two metallic black powder cartridges. It was the first rifle to chamber the smokeless powder round, the 30 WCF, Winchester Center Fire. So lever action is really fun and really classic. I like that one. It's a semi-auto, no shit, but I just wanted to clear that up. Then we got 3 new pistols. So the first one being the Enfield number 2, was a British top-break revolver using the .38/200 ounce, manufactured from 1932 to 1957. It was the standard British/Commonwealth sidearm in the Second World War. So it is a British revolver. I hope that there would have been revolvers at the launch, but there wasn't. So now you know when or how they are going to implement the revolvers as DLC. The next one being really popular, the Walther P38, 9mm semi-automatic pistol that was developed by Walther Arms as the service pistol of the Wehrmacht at the beginning of World War II. It was intended to replace the costly Luger P08, which we have in the game already, the production of which was scheduled to end in 1942. So one of the most well-known pistols of all time. I love this pistol, and I'm really glad to see it on the list. And then the final weapon being the M1879 Reich revolver. So Reich commissions revolver model 1879 and 1883. They both were service revolvers used by the German army, of course by the name, from 1879 to 1908, when it was superseded by the Luger. So this was a revolver before the Luger came out, and a huge, very old pistol, but looks really neat. A look at that turn on. Sit down, bitch. We also got the Ice Pick, combat knife, and trench knife. So 3 new melee weapons, and the list is great. I mean, I have no problem with the list. The list is cool, but the only problem is that we don't know how they are going to implement these in the game. I hope that they will go the Modern Warfare Remaster route, that we can get the like a collection bounties, or even the best possible way they could do this would be the Infinite Warfare route. The season pass holders would get the base variant for free, and everyone else could do a simple challenge like for the Arisaka, like get 200 one-shot 1-kills with the sniper rifles, and you get the base variant Arisaka, and all the variants are in the supply drops. That would be totally fine for me. There was also a leak for every single, well, not every single weapon has variants, at least not Dynamite, but most of them are, and they look cool. I mean, they look cool, and I wouldn't have any problem with them having the variants in the supply drop system. And I only hope that we will all be able to access these new weapons. Just Activision Sledgehammer, show us that you care about us. You did a great game. You finally did the game that we all asked, boots on the ground, World War II. Now please handle the supply drop weapons well, at least because only 9 maps, and now the majority of these weapons are classics. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and let's just hope and keep our fingers crossed that they will be implemented right. My name is Harry Kevo, and I'll see you guys